Hi guys, my name is Cheyenne Culver and I'm going to be talking about the linguistic portrait of my community, which happens to be Modesto, California, of course. I would say for Modesto, we are a pretty diverse community when it comes to speaking another language. Being in California already means living in a diverse state. However, just like San Francisco is with the different languages and cultures that are in the community, I feel like Modesto is pretty similar in that way compared to cities around us. There are certain areas in Modesto, such as West Modesto or even Southside Modesto, where linguistic landscape is prominent. I have noticed in certain shopping centers there are signs with English and Spanish translations posted in the store. This could be anywhere from a huge sign in front of the building or small bathroom signs inside the store. I feel like even having the small little signs like wash your hands in English and Spanish help the customers feel more welcomed within the restaurant. Although English is mainly spoken in Modesto, in the areas I've mentioned previously, Spanish is also very common. Um, with Spanish being more popular in these neighborhoods, I feel like it's mainly influenced by the families who live here who mostly speak Spanish as their first language. So having the stores include both English and Spanish translations is key to a happy and healthy community. I have also noticed that schools in these areas put more effort into helping students whose first language isn't English. I personally do not have any experience with like ESL, but I've had many friends who was a part of it. I remember they'd go to like a separate classroom and get any extra help they may have needed with either learning English or even if they needed help with homework or tutoring. I know they would also get rewarded for participating in the program and get a certificate saying they were fluent in like both languages. This would be something that they would continue, I think, throughout all elementary school. And when they got to high school, there was a class called Spanish for Spanish speakers. I thought this class was really interesting because that way, if you were already fluent in Spanish, you can still have this class to like practice and learn your first language more in depth, but you're still obviously speaking English in your other classes, so you're getting practice in both. My community also has churches where both English and Spanish services are held at different times throughout the day. This gives the opportunity for families to go to whichever service they'd want. I also think that this inclusiveness helps the community feel like a whole and equal and not just like one language over another, or you have to go to a church farther away just to listen to like a Spanish service or an English service. Um, I do notice a language shift, mostly in the same areas I mentioned earlier. I've seen this in auto repair places in Modesto. I know when I applied at an auto shop, if the location was either in West Modesto or South Modesto, they would prefer someone who spoke Spanish and bilingual, because that was the language that was mostly spoke in that area, compared to other places in Modesto where they didn't mind as much if you spoke another language. I think my community has helped me form the love for the second language because I see how much it would benefit me and others around me. Just by speaking another language like Spanish and Modesto can open so many doors and relationships within the community. I've always enjoyed seeing the relief on people's faces while I'm working and I tell them I can speak some Spanish so I can take their order or help them with whatever they may need. I always felt happy to be able to help those people who may struggle with speaking English but are completely fluent in Spanish. Because if they felt more comfortable speaking Spanish and I felt comfortable helping them, why not? I always felt better knowing that I can help and make them feel welcomed and comfortable. Then obviously, like I'm gonna want to do it. And I think that is it For my digital story about my community. Obviously, I love my community and I love Modesto. Thank you guys for listening.